they won't care. Fine. I'll be there soon. Sir? Can I help you?
Only if you have a minute.
Just 1 second, sorry. Hey, honey. Yeah, something came up. But I'll hurry, don't worry. So, what can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to make a confession, Father, if you have a minute.
Of course.
Isn't there some kind of format to follow? I'm not a very religious man anymore.
Well, there can be if that makes you feel more comfortable.
Yes, actually it would.
By all means.
I thought you'd be stricter about this.
Well, not all ministers are mindless automatons. So, what do you need to confess?
Well, Father, I feel like my whole life is based upon a lie. I made a very selfish choice a long time ago. And, well, actually I was a pianist during my college days, and I was offered this, what I felt was a great opportunity to audition for the master's degree program at Juilliard. And, well, I felt that my whole life depended upon this audition. So that's pretty much where the story starts.
Yellow.
Is that how you answer your mother?
Hello, Mother.
Much better, Roy. There's still hope after all.
Well, I'm glad you approve.
Let's not get carried away.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mother.
When are you coming home tonight?
Soon, I think. Why?
I gotta get dinner on the stove.
Ah, dinner. Perfect.
Remember your music, by the way, my dear. We can't have you getting rusty for that audition.
Oh yeah, I already packed that in my bag.
Well, you're extremely forgetful. Remember when you forgot where you put your wallet?
Yes, Mother, I know. We've gone over this multiple times. I lose stuff from time to time. Big deal.
Sorry for trying to be funny. I'm just worried about you.
What have I told you before? You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
One day as a parent, you'll understand why I worry.
Well, to get to that point, I have to get a girl to just look in my direction first.
Stop it. You're a handsome young man. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Well, thank you, Mother.
I'll see you tonight.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.
So, your relationship with your mother was complicated?
After my dad died, I was all she had. We didn't always get along, but you know what? I needed her, she needed me, and
She was the only one who really knew you.
Your father would be so proud.
I hope so.
I know so. Your audition's on Sunday. Can you believe it?
No, not really. It's kind of crazy, really.
But you'll be ready.
As ready as I'll ever be.
With all those lessons and your amazing teacher, you'll be fine. Besides, you've always done well in competitions.
Yeah, but this is gonna change my life. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
You're ready. I've seen it. But isn't this what you want?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know anymore.
How can you not know, Roy? You've worked so hard for this. You love this.
I know, but I've just been thinking. Do I want to?
Stop it, Roy. Do you realize what your father and I did to get you here? Do you have any idea?
Yes, of course
No,
I do.
you don't. You have no idea what you're talking about. Do whatever you want. Just remember, we gave our lives for you. What would your father say?
You're late. Again.
Shocker there.
Which begs me to ask, Roy, do you really want to do this? I mean, really do this? Do you love it with all your heart? Does it wake you up in the morning when life stinks? Does it keep you going? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Holy crap.
You're telling me, Father.
Were you hurt?
Nothing major, just, a few scratches and bruises, but, my mind, mentally, I just couldn't think straight.
And what about the audition?
Well, the show must go on, right? I wasn't going to let any of that hard work and all those hours I put into it go down the toilet, so I just moved forward.
Be ready for you just a minute.
All right, thanks.
Look, whatever I said the other night, you'll be fine. Good luck.
Thanks.
Ready to go.
All right, thanks. All right.
Mr. Nelson, is that correct?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Good, good. How are we today?
Well, a little nervous today, sir, but other than that, okay.
No need to be nervous with the repertoire you have, young man. Very impressive.
Well, thank you, sir. I hope to improve upon it today.
I look forward to it. Mr. Nelson, you've been informed of our audition procedure, is that correct?
Yes, I believe I sent in the pieces about 2 weeks ago.
Yes. Here we go. So the piece you're going to play for us today is Lieberstrom by Franz Liszt, a personal favorite. All right, Roy.
Very well, sir. Thank you.
When I began, it was flawless. The rhythm, the tempo, the note accuracy. It was like Liszt spoke to me through his music. It was breathtaking. And then life slowed down and I didn't know where to put my hands. I looked down at the keys and it was gone.
I'm sorry.
How did it go?
No. Let's go.
I don't hear any wrongdoing. What exactly are you confessing, Roy?
You see, that was a story everyone knew. But that story isn't the truth. This is the truth.
What?
I faked the meltdown, Father. It was never real.
But why?
I wanted a life of my own. Performing piano was all I ever knew. I saw kids that were like me go on to bigger and better things. But they never had a life of their own. Their life was written already. I wanted to write my own. Is that so wrong?
To have a normal life? Of course not. But to hide such a gift from the world, Roy, it's
incredibly selfish, I know. But I want to be the man I am, not the man that people wanted me to be.
well, Roy. You could teach. Use your gifts that way. Help others. God can use you and your gifts in ways that nobody could even imagine.
What's the saying? God always has a sense of humor.
Indeed, he does. keeps us on our toes.
You're right. Thank you, Father.
Of course. Do you regret your choice?
Of not having taken that life,
Yes.
I think about it. But you know, in my heart of hearts, I feel I made the right choice.
Does your mother know? You never told her.
Never could get myself to.
Well, you told me. I think it's time she knows too. But you faked it, Roy. It's time to accept the consequences for your actions.
You're right.
You know, even when we feel we have no regrets, there's always a few.
I guess I have that in common with Sinatra. I did it my way.
Good for you. And great song, by the way.
No one better. Thank you, Father.
Of course. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. Here. But I need to run.
Of course.
Stay well, my friend.
Bye, Mom.